Data security officer from Philippines admits to hacking 93 different websites. A data security officer from the Manila Bulletin, alias Hong Kong, admitted to hacking 93 websites, including government and private sites, and apologized to President Marcos and the military. His actions exposed significant cybersecurity vulnerabilities, leading to his arrest by the NBI Cybercrime Division. Hong Kong highlighted the urgent need for improved cybersecurity measures in the Philippines. Recently disclosed progress MOVEit transfer flaw observed being actively exploited. A new vulnerability, CV 2024-5806, in progress MOVEit transfer allows unauthorized access to sensitive data, sparking concern among cybersecurity experts. The flaw affects versions from 2023.0 onwards and was disclosed on June 25, 2024. The vulnerability has led to active exploitation attempts, emphasizing the need for immediate patching and stringent security measures. TeamViewer confirms corporate network breach in alleged APT cyberattack. TeamViewer announced a security breach in its corporate network on June 26, 2024, caused by an alleged APT group attack. The breach affected only internal IT, with no evidence of compromised customer data or products. Investigations are ongoing, and TeamViewer emphasizes transparency and system integrity. Geisinger healthcare data breach. Former employee exposes over 1 million patient records. Geisinger Healthcare disclosed a data breach involving over 1 million patient records accessed by a former Nuance employee. The breach prompted immediate response and investigation, leading to the employee's arrest. Patient names, dates of birth, addresses, and medical record numbers were compromised, prompting Geisinger to notify affected individuals and enhance data security measures. Exploiting a use-after-free vulnerability in the Linux kernel. A zero-day threat emerges. A zero-day exploit targeting a use-after-free vulnerability in Linux kernel version 6.6.15 AMD64 has surfaced on dark web forums. The exploit, sold for $150,000 by a threat actor named Cass, allows privileged code execution and access to sensitive data. This serious security threat poses significant risks to users and organizations relying on Linux systems. Synoviz confirms data published by Chilean ransomware gang as legitimate. Synoviz confirms data breach by Chilean ransomware gang, verifying leaked patient data as genuine, including names, dates of birth, and NHS numbers. The breach affects administrative drives, not primary patient databases. NHS England and ICO are investigating, with impacts on blood test processing leading to delays and patient inconvenience. Doxing on breach forums allegedly exposes moderators' personal information. A breach forums moderator, Aegis, was doxed with unverified personal details including age, location, and family situation posted anonymously. The incident highlights security concerns in online communities and the potential risks of personal information exposure, known as doxing, where individuals' privacy can be violated for malicious purposes. NCB Buenos Aires faces alleged threat from XSS and CSRF vulnerabilities. A dark web actor known as MOVEit has claimed to reveal XSS and CSRF vulnerabilities targeting Interpol's National Central Bureau, NCB, Buenos Aires. Despite the disclosure, there is no confirmed evidence of active exploitation on Interpol Argentina's website interpol.gov.ar. The situation underscores concerns in Argentina's cybersecurity sector, impacting both governmental and law enforcement operations. WordPress plugins hit by supply chain attack. Update now. A recent supply chain attack on WordPress org plugins, discovered by WordFence, affected several popular plugins including social warfare. Malicious code inserted into these plugins aimed to create unauthorized admin accounts and compromise websites. The plugins have been delisted, and users are advised to update or uninstall affected versions immediately. TCE exclusive. Zakir Hussain on building strong relationships in cybersecurity. Zakir Hussain Rangwala, CEO of BD Software Distribution Private Limited, shares insights on cybersecurity evolution, emphasizing the shift from basic defenses to advanced threat mitigation strategies like AI. He highlights the importance of education and convincing partners about cybersecurity measures and discusses AI's role in future threat detection and response. Neiman Marcus alerts customers after data breach exposes information of 64,472 individuals. Neiman Marcus notified 64,472 customers of a May 2024 data breach involving unauthorized access to a Snowflake-operated cloud database. Personal information including names, contact details, and gift card numbers was compromised. The retailer is actively investigating with cybersecurity experts, notifying affected individuals, and advising vigilance against potential identity theft risks. Don't fall for fake recovery. FBI warns of cryptocurrency scam. The FBI warns of new cryptocurrency scams where fraudsters pose as lawyers offering fake recovery services to victims. These scams exploit victims for personal info and funds. Recent alerts emphasize the risks of unregistered crypto transfer services used for money laundering, underscoring the need for vigilance and caution in dealing with unsolicited offers. As the SEC reveals advanced Windows ransomware builder, threatens cybersecurity. As the SEC has launched a new Windows ransomware builder via Telegram, boasting advanced encryption and anti-detection measures against major antivirus software, priced from $300 to $4,500, with source code available for $8,000. This tool highlights the rise of ransomware as a service, posing increased cyber threats globally. Dark web actors reveals new banking Trojan SnifThem. A new banking Trojan named SnifThem, also known as Tnacket, has emerged on dark web forums. Introduced by threat actor Oliver 909, it targets Windows systems from 7 to 11. SnifThem's advanced features include HTML injection and a credit card grabber, making it capable of stealing sensitive information even from SSL-secured sites. The Trojan supports multiple web browsers and evades detection using cryptors. It is offered on a subscription basis for $600 per month. BSNL data breached yet again? Millions of users face risk of SIM card cloning, financial fraud. BSNL has allegedly suffered its second major data breach in 6 months, exposing sensitive information such as IMSI numbers, SIM card details, and call logs. The breach, disclosed by Athenian Tech and linked to a hacker named Kyberfant0M, could lead to SIM cloning and financial fraud. BSNL is yet to confirm the breach. Bienlian ransomware targets Better Business Bureau, U.S. dermatology partners. The notorious Bienlian ransomware group claims to have attacked the Better Business Bureau and U.S. dermatology partners, allegedly accessing sensitive data like financial records, contracts, and employee profiles. The group asserts it obtained 1.2 terabytes of data from BBB and 300 gigabytes from U.S. dermatology partners. Verification of these claims is pending. Kill SEC unveils feature-rich RIAS platform with encryption, DDoS tools, and data stealer. Kill SEC launches a new ransomware as a service (RIAS) program, offering a C++ crafted encryption tool via Tor for file locking. Their user-friendly dashboard includes stats tracking, chat, and customizable ransomware. Future updates promise DDoS capabilities and data theft tools, catering to cybercriminals for $250 with a 12% commission on ransom payments. South Korean ISP accused of installing malware on devices of 600,000 who used torrenting services. South Korean telecom giant KT is under investigation for allegedly hacking 600,000 customers using torrent services, aiming to reduce network costs. KT allegedly deployed malware to monitor and control BitTorrent traffic, affecting numerous PCs. The scandal raises serious legal and ethical concerns about privacy and corporate responsibility, damaging KT's reputation. Exploring memory safety in critical open-source projects, a guide by CISA and partners. CISA, FBI, ACSC, and CCCS released guidance on tackling memory safety vulnerabilities in critical open-source software projects. Their report highlights that 52% of analyzed projects use memory unsafe code, urging organizations to prioritize memory safety and collaborate with the OSS community to enhance software security. Evolve Bank confirms data breach, customer information exposed. Evolve Bank and Trust confirmed a cyber attack by the Lockbit hacker group, exposing customers' personal information, including names, social security numbers, and account details, on the dark web. The bank is investigating, involving law enforcement, and offering affected customers credit monitoring and identity theft protection services. As a SEC, no-name cyber attackers join hands to potentially target pro-Ukrainian allies. Italian hacktivist group Geisinger has teamed up with Russian cyber attackers no-name 05716, potentially increasing cyber attacks on Ukraine and its allies amidst the Russo-Ukrainian war. This alliance raises concerns about the sophistication and scale of future cyber threats. Critical SQL injection vulnerability exposes for TRA file catalyst workflow. A critical SQL injection flaw, CV 2024-5276, in for TRA file catalyst workflow allows remote attackers to create unauthorized admin accounts and manipulate the database. Discovered by Tenable, this vulnerability affects versions up to 5.1.6, build 135. Fortran has released a patch in build 139, urging all users to upgrade immediately. OpenAI's ChatGPT voice mode doesn't meet safety standards. Rollout pushed to July. OpenAI has delayed the rollout of its voice mode for ChatGPT by a month due to safety concerns, needing more time to enhance content detection and refusal. This follows the formation of a new safety and security committee. The delay also coincides with controversy over Scarlett Johansson's voice and potential regulatory issues with Apple. Apple rolls out critical AirPods firmware update to fix Bluetooth security flaw. Apple has released a critical firmware update for AirPods to address a Bluetooth vulnerability, CV 2024-27867, that could allow attackers to gain unauthorized access. This update affects AirPods, AirPods Pro, AirPods Max, Powerbeats Pro, and Beats Fit Pro. Users are urged to update their devices to ensure enhanced security and protection against potential cyber attacks. Data of 93,000 volunteers of India's NDMA allegedly put up for sale. A hacker claims to have breached India's National Disaster Management Authority, NDMA, accessing personal data of 93,000 volunteers. The data, which includes names, mobile numbers, and other critical records, is being sold on the dark web for $1,000. NDMA's website shows no signs of a breach, and the claims remain unverified. Dark web actor advertises a Google Chrome sandbox escape exploit for $1 million. A dark web actor is selling a zero-day exploit for Google Chrome versions 126.0.6, 478.126, and 126.0.6, 478.127, targeting Windows 21H1 and 21H2. The exploit, capable of executing remote code and bypassing sandbox security, is priced at $1 million. The seller, identified as CTF, posted the exploit on the XSS forum without a proof of concept.